Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Lingua Insights. This is Bhavish Rana once again with you with another interesting topic. I hope you are fine and doing good and enjoying my videos. If you are enjoying my videos, please subscribe my YouTube channel Lingua Insights and don't forget to press the bell icon for regular updates. Today I have a very interesting topic for you guys and that is about applied linguistics. So let's discuss applied linguistics, the basics and the scope of applied linguistics. First of all, let's discuss about understanding to applied linguistics. Intro to applied linguistics represent an important area of focus with significant implications for various aspects of our world today. Growing relevance in contemporary context, multifaceted dimensions and applications, evolving understanding and approaches, increasing importance in global discourse. Understanding of applied linguistics is very important because before going to any other details, we should know about what is basically applied linguistics is. So the basic purpose of applied linguistics is that it is growing with the contemporary context. Secondly, dimension and applications. Thirdly, what are the approaches and what are the global discourses? Applied linguistics is a very vast and this is called the umbrella term in which we can read, we can understand many subfields that are related to teaching, learning, and diagnosing problems of teaching, learning English language. Before moving toward any other details, we should know about what is the historical development of applied linguistics. Examining the historical development of intro to applied linguistics provide valuable context for understanding current approaches and future directions. Early foundations and conceptual development, key milestones and turning points, influential figures and their contributions, shifts in understanding over time. So these are some basic points that we should know about what is the historical development of applied linguistics. I hope you will understand it. One of the major important thing and concept regarding applied linguistics is that fundamental concepts of applied linguistics. Several essential principles underpin our understanding into applied linguistics and inform effective approaches in this domain. These all, we can say theoretical frameworks and models. It means that what are the models and frameworks are used in applied linguistics. Secondly, key relationships and mechanisms. So when we apply these methods, then we can analyze the mechanism and relationships and foundational methodologies. Before going to any other details, we should know the methodologies and foundational methodologies that are very important. Essential terminology and concepts. So we should all know about terminology and concepts also. So this is the fundamental, we can say concepts of applied linguistics. I hope you will like it, and I hope you will understand what I'm going to say. Applied linguistics today. Intro to applied linguistics is being applied in various contexts today, demonstrating its practical value and real world impact. First of all, contemporary implementation and use cases. Secondly, success stories and case studies. Thirdly, integration with existing system, and fourthly, measurable outcomes and benefits. So this is the linguistics. Applied linguistics is today. Applied linguistics is concentrating on the practical value and real world impact. So this is the very very important and very practical field of applied linguistics. And applied linguistics is an umbrella term. I already told you guys that with the applied linguistics we can evaluate different teaching and learning related problems. It diagnoses problem, and it is not only diagnoses the problems regarding teaching and learning but also the the solution of these problems. So this is all about what is applied linguistics today. Here you can see on your screen that I'm going to discuss about the best practices of applied linguistics. First of all, the major important thing that I'm just going to tell you guys, that is optimizing approaches to enter to applied linguistics. First of all, experience and research have revealed several best practices that enhance effectiveness and outcomes in intro to applied linguistics. First of all, the major element of this, that is evidence-based strategies and methods. Said not only it is not only focused on the strategies and methods, but it is evidence-based strategies and methods are also evaluated. Secondly, implementation frameworks and guidelines, that how we can implement all these methods and strategies with the guidelines. Third, quality assurance and evaluation approaches, that what are the quality assurance methods and what are the evaluation approaches. Fourthly, continuous improvement and methodologies. It also gives the solution to the researchers, to the learners, to the teachers, that how we can improve these methodologies. So the optimizing approaches into intro to applied linguistics means that these are some practices that are used to to evaluate the problems, to guide to evaluate these problems and to guide the methodologies, and how these methodologies work better, and how we can make more better these methodologies for better results. Here are some future directions of applied linguistics that are moving forward with intro to applied linguistics, that how we can move forward in applied linguistics. Intro to applied linguistics represent both significant opportunity and a complex challenge, requiring thoughtful approaches and continuous innovation. That without an innovation of any field, we can't do anything. So if we are focusing on the new methodologies, new practical approaches, and innovation in through researches, we can diagnose the problems well, and we can give the solution of these problems very well. So intro to applied linguistics represent both a significant opportunity and a complex challenge, requiring thoughtful approaches and continuous innovation. First of all, the major important element is that summary of key insights and principles, that how these key insights works and what are the principles of that. Secondly, critical success factors for the future, that what are the critical success factors and how we can work on it. Call to action for stakeholders, that how we can take action to communicate with the stakeholders. And vision for continued development application, that we should have a vision that should be continued in the development and application of applied linguistics. So these were some future direction regarding to applied linguistics. If we have these commands, we can make it more effective. I hope you will like it, and I hope you will understand. Here I'm going to discuss the focus key areas regarding applied linguistics, and that is first of all language education, language teaching, and second language acquisition. As I've already told you that what is second language acquisition. Second language acquisition is that what is our first language is our native language, and if we are learning English language, that is second language acquisition. And second point is translation and interpretation, that how we can translate and interpret the text. And multilingual communication support. So we have multilingual communication support also. Forensic linguistics, language analysis in legal settings, I already told you, and I will make another detailed video about what is forensic linguistics. So stay connected with Lingua Insights for this lecture also. So forensic linguistics is about the investigate through language for crime investigations and so on, because before going to any other proof, we can evaluate and we can analyze the criminal by his or her speaking, writing skill. So speech and language therapy, helping people with communication challenges. Language policy and planning, government and institutional decisions. So, guys, this is very burning issue that most of us, ask about. If we are going to learn something, if we are to teach something, so our first question in our mind, that why we study that, what is the important of applied linguistics, why applied linguistics is important. So here are some points that I'm just going to discuss. I hope you will like it. And first of all, sports effective communication and globalized society. Secondly, enhanced language teaching and learning methods. Third, contributes to justice through forensic analysis. Third, assist in developing inclusive language policies. And lastly, I will say plays a role in AI language tools and translation software. You know, AI is very important and very easy nowadays. First of all, we can, AI language tools to evaluate different languages and to translate. And there are different tools that are used to analyze the data. Here are some key theories in applied linguistics that are used to evaluate the data to analyze the data. First of all, the Krashen's input hypothesis, that is about language acquisition. Secondly, Vygotsky socio-cultural theory, that is about social interaction and learning. Thirdly, communication language teaching, that is about focus on real communication. And lastly, I will say contrastive analysis, that is about comparing languages to understand errors. So, guys, I've already told you that what is actually applied linguistics. That is about language teaching and learning problems and give solutions to these problems. This is an umbrella term. There are different fields in applied linguistics that is all about language teaching and learning. So, focus on second foreign language learning, that is English as a second language. Secondly, examine how learners acquire vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. Thirdly, inform curriculum design and material development, and teaching strategies include classroom image and learner illustrations. So here I'm going to discuss translation and interpretation. Let me tell you the difference between these two. What is mean by translation and interpretation? Do you know that? If you don't know, don't worry, I'm here to tell you that what is translation. Translation is to translate one language to any other language. For example, English to Urdu, Urdu to English, Chinese, Arabic, and so on. And what is interpretation? Interpretation is actually that what the other speaker or writer wanted to say, that you can interpret the text and you can write and speak into your own words. That is called interpretation. Here are some points that are translation and interpretation in applied linguistics. First of all, helps bridge language barriers in medical, legal, and diplomatic context. You know, in medical, there are different medical terms that can be translated in English because we are belong to English language, that we don't know about the medical terms. So focuses on accuracy and cultural relevance and context. What is mean by context? I told you many times what is mean by context. There is a always be a context behind the every text. It means what is the hidden and what is the relevant meaning of these the specific word. Second, applies linguistic knowledge to real time communication. First, visual interpretation or multilingual conversation settings. So here I'm going to discuss what is forensic linguistics. Forensic linguistics is, to evaluate to diagnose, we can say, and we can say identify the criminal by the language analysis. Analyze language evidence in legal investigation, authorship identification, threat analysis, voice profiling, applied in court cases and criminal profile, and images, legal documents, or courtroom visuals. So here I am going to tell you applied linguistics in technology, that is natural language processing, that is called NLP in AI applications, speech recognition, machine translation and chatbots, improves human computer communication, and visual is all about AI interface or digital language tools. At the end, I will say applied linguistics is practical, interdisciplinary, and impactful branch of linguistics. It connects language theory with everyday challenges, plays a critical role in education, justice, healthcare, and technology. And language is not just a system, it's a solution. That is all about applied linguistics. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching Lingua Insights, and thank you for your attention. Stay connected with Lingua Insights for more engaging and interactive videos. And before going to end this video, please subscribe my YouTube channel Lingua Insights and don't forget to press the bell icon for regular updates. Always be optimistic, believe in yourself. Inshallah, I will meet you with another interesting topic. Thank you, thank you, thank you once again. Allah Hafiz.